According to Jessie, Susan seemed to take our wedding as a personal attack against her. Like we insulted her by having a wedding that was so completely different. Completely different. There was nothing wrong with Susan's wedding. It was great, just not a wedding I would want for myself. Since none of our guests overlapped, it wasn't like people in her social circle were comparing the two. At that period in my life, I was posting a lot on Facebook, so she had a window into our lives. Since the wedding cost us almost nothing, we started our marriage with only school debt, which she hated because they were drowning in both school and wedding debt. We both got full-time jobs right out of college, which she hated, because Todd bounced from job to job for years because he hates having a boss. He even tried to start his own business a few times and each fell through. A year into our marriage, we went house hunting and found our current home. And because of a rural development government loan, we were able to get the house with no down payment and roll all the fees into the home loan. Basically, we went from paying $500 a month in rent to $500 a month in mortgage with no change in our bank account. Whereas they had to live with their parents because of the debt, which she hated. Susan hates that my husband and I enjoy spending time together. She hates that his hobbies are my hobbies and my hobbies are his hobbies. She hates that we use the snowball method to crush our student loans into the dirt and now the only debt is the house. She hates that we're on the same page with everything in our lives. She hates that we never seem to fight. We bicker and argue like any married couple, but we don't post about it on Facebook, so I guess she thinks we always get along. Jessie never said anything to us because she didn't want to cause a rift between my husband and Todd, because my husband would not put up with that level of disrespect and would cut Todd out of his life. And Jessie was afraid she'd be cut off as well in the crossfire. And since Susan was always able to keep a lid on the crazy around us, Jessie never told us the unhinged things Susan would vent to her about. Susan, seeing that post I made about 15 years of happy marriage, really pissed her off because her and Todd have been fighting a lot. They still owe a ton in wedding debt, and they somehow were approved to buy a house during the housing COVID craze, and now they owe more than what the house is currently appraising at. They can't afford the payments because Todd quit his job and now has one with a lower salary. So Susan's parents have been helping with the mortgage shortfall, which isn't sustainable, so they're trying to sell the house. According to Jessie, Susan doesn't think we deserve to be happy. So Susan doesn't think we deserve to be happy and that we never should have been married in the first place. I don't follow her logic at all. Apparently she does a lot of people like them talk. Since we're the same race, background, religion, upbringing, and our only difference is our appearance and hobbies, it's either a dig at our looks or our interests, which is just plain stupid. Jessie says Susan compares her marriage to ours all the time and Todd hates it. Part of me wants to block Susan from my Facebook so she can't see my posts anymore. Another part of me wants to go back to posting like I used to when I was in college and fill Susan's feed with my perfect marriage. At the moment, I've done nothing and we're waiting to see if Todd calls again about the Facebook post. If he does, my husband wants us to go with option B and start petty posting every day. So yeah, that's the stupid drama in my life. Thank you for letting me vent. Good day to all of you. The petty posting has begun. Todd messaged my husband this morning asking again for the Facebook post to be taken down. Instead, I added to Facebook a photo of some bread my husband made last night. Also added it to a comment so you could marvel at the perfection of that loaf. My God, it's lovely. I've added an alarm to my phone to remind me to post something to my Facebook every day. I'm not going to block her or hide my posts from her. If our life upsets her so much, she can unfriend me herself. Todd is just going to have to deal with it.